Are you plagued by an internal critic that lives in your head? A voice that wreaks havoc in your life, seeming to constantly criticize your every move? I've struggled with that voice my entire life. It's constant pointing out to me everything that's wrong with me, with others, and the world, making it truly impossible to be happy. I didn't even know that critical voice was a thing until I heard Stedman Graham, Oprah's other half, speak at an event. He shared that the most incredible thing Oprah ever did was not the Oprah Winfrey Show. It wasn't the school she built or any of the other major accomplishments. The most incredible thing Oprah ever did was to overcome that voice in her head that told her she was nothing. Hearing that, I sat up in my seat, a lump forming in my throat, and I swallowed hard. I felt like he had just shared my deepest, darkest secret. See, if that was true, if Oprah had that voice in her head, but she didn't let it stop her, then game on. I wasn't going to let it stop me either. I spent my entire adult life searching for a way to disempower that voice, obtaining degrees in psychology, human behavior and society, a master's in management, finding books on the topic, and studying under the authors, becoming a certified life coach, an author, and presenter. But as recently as January 26, 2020, I wrote this in my journal. It is so painful knowing that no matter what I do, it isn't going to be good enough. There will always be something to beat me down over. It's exhausting. I can't believe how much energy I spend trying to overcome this judge in my head. Life could be so much more fun if it became my greatest cheerleader rather than my greatest critic. I am so sick and tired of this conversation in my head. Will I ever find the cure to shut down this internal critic? As ironic as it seems, during the COVID pandemic of all times, I found the solution. I've been able to literally disarm and turn down the volume of the judge and his accomplices and turn up the voice of my internal sage, something I would have never believed possible. The Positive Intelligence Program, designed by Shirzad Chamine, has been transformational for me, and I believe it can have the same impact for you too. So what if 2021 was the year you let your wise inner sage lead your life? Similar to your IQ, it's all about building your PQ, your positive intelligence quotient, by increasing your mental fitness, building your mental muscles, your capacity to respond to life challenges with a positive rather than a negative mindset. See, the brain is powerful. It can either serve as your friend or your enemy. But most of us aren't aware that we have the power of choice. If you were aware, would you let your brain work against you? While you're trying to sleep, would you allow it to tell you that you don't have what it takes, that you're not enough, that it's not going to work out, that you're going to fail? And the list goes on, sending us in a downward spiral of defeat and shame and blame, fear and anxiety before we even get out of bed in the morning. We then utilize all sorts of substances to try to feel better that then undermine our success. This self-sabotaging internal dialogue takes us down, sometimes for days or weeks, months, or even a lifetime. This is the power of the internal judge and accomplice saboteurs. Don't be mistaken, every single one of us has them to one degree or another. So what if you could make your brain your best friend rather than your worst enemy? It's literally about building 3 core muscles in your brain to work for you rather than against you. Mental fitness is comparable to physical fitness. You don't magically become fit overnight. It takes commitment and discipline to build muscles. The same is true for your mental fitness. It works by building the positive intelligence muscles in your brain located in your prefrontal cortex and intercepting the saboteur muscles in your brainstem and limbic system. Mental fitness training provides tools and techniques and an app on your phone to build those 3 core muscles to make you mentally fit. See, real change has 2 components. Insight is crucial, but it's only 20% of it. The key to change, the other 80%, is mental muscle workouts. By building these muscles, instead of spiraling down when you've made a mistake, your reaction looks much different. You no longer beat yourself up, but rather look for the gifts and opportunities in the situation. Just to be clear, it's not that the internal judge goes away, but you'll have the tools to respond in a completely different manner, utilizing empathy and curiosity, creativity, blameless discernment, and clear, laser focused action. We all know that the brain is by far the greatest computer ever created, but it focuses on what you focus on. By building your mental fitness muscles, you can choose your focus and your response, which affects every area of your life. So, what's keeping you from taking the steps to unlock your true potential? What are the steps? Go to my website to schedule a free coaching session to determine if you're ready to make the shift. That's where you'll also find the link to uncovering what your saboteurs are that are holding you back. I'm looking forward to working with you to make 2021 the year you maximize the muscles of self leadership so that you can make a greater, more positive impact in your life, your community, and the world. I look forward to talking to you.